we'll see how that works out, but that's not going to be probably until about July, maybe mid-June. And I don't know where it's going to happen. Problem is I can, there are 3 locations around here. I can get the injections at Chelsea. I can get the procedure in Ann Arbor or somewhere close to Detroit, which is horrible because, hey fish, which is horrible because that's like a 100-mile drive to get there. And then after that, it's, what's the next thing? Then I have to go and see my doctor, who's also out north of Detroit. So not exactly a awesome prospect. They did try and schedule me for an injection north of Detroit. It's like, can we make that a little bit closer to where I live, like Chelsea? I'm not saying I live in Chelsea, but it's a little bit closer to where I live. So yeah, we'll have to see how that all works out. But that's going to be a few days off work. Actually, what is that? That is a disc harrow, 3 meters, 95 horsepower. I could probably use a stone picker at some point. We do have a bunch of stones in one of our fields, but I can't do anything with them. I don't have a stone picker. I'm not willing to pay to get a stone picker, which means equipment takes more damage than normal. But, you know, it's not a significant cost increase when you consider the size of the equipment we have. And you saw it earlier where, you know, oh, that'll cost $20 to fix. That'll cost $7 to fix. Even if it's more damaged, it'll cost me $8 to fix. Getting a stone picker is, yeah, is quite an expense for something that's really not costing me a significant amount extra. When we've tested it before, and I don't know whether that still holds true for FarmSim25, motorized vehicles do not take additional damage from rocks. So you can drive a tractor over a field, no additional damage. It's just the implements on the back that are taking the damage. So I don't know, maybe I just don't worry about it. But I did turn rocks on this time, even though I'm not really doing anything with them. Alrighty, another cut in. How about there? I'm not really getting a precise line here. Because I'm not really paying attention to what angle I'm cutting in the opposite direction. Now we'll once again widen the headland up ahead. We're up to 92%, this is good. We nearly got our things done. here, and obviously as I make this headland a little bit wider, it gives me more room to swing in later. Gotcha. Turn around and gotcha. So it looks like it's a little bit wider this end than it is at the other end, so once again I'm going to end up with a bit of a triangle piece that gets missed. But potentially as we get further down here, I'm probably going to finish off the bulge to the south. East, west, whatever it is. We're currently heading at 290. 110, well, it's close, I guess. Round and round and round we go. This is the last section before I break the join between these two bulges. So I think as we come back, we'll finish off this bottom edge again. And we're still not too bad with gas, so diesel, so that's good. Bit and get that bit. Gonna slow me down a little bit, but it is what it is, and that now does give me a good headland there. Round we go, and so yeah, I will drop the community mod and the hydrostatic mower. Shame, it's a nice plan, but obviously it involves you being able to own the parts of the map that you can't use, that aren't fields. I know Oxygen David tends to allow at least some of that on his maps. There's usually some secret place you can click and it will let you purchase the roads and hedgerows and what have you. It's interesting. Some map makers will do the whole you buy a field and you own everything around the field. Other map makers will have you don't own the roads and the non-field land, but there is a purchase point where you can click on it and it'll say, hey, you can purchase the rest of the map. Sometimes it's free, sometimes it's $1 million, but that gives you access to roads and trees and what have you. There might actually be a mod. Might be worth having a look. See if there's a mod that gives you access to land that you don't own for the purposes of mowing and or painting. I'll take a look at and see if there is something there. So obviously if there is, that would be a workaround for mowing the grass verges and everything. So we can keep the community tabs in and learn how to use that crazy mower. But, I think most of those mods are usually something along the lines of you could place a building in mapland, or you can place, you can paint a road or verge or whatever, but there's not an opportunity to cut the grass in those areas. I'll take a look. It's time now, 10:30, so I'm not going to do it right away, but off camera I will see what mods are available for that. Okay, let's lift that up. Now we're kind of at the point where okay, now we're at the point where I need diesel. But we are at 96% done, so I'm hoping that we may get this done before I'm desperate to fill the tank up. It's probably going to start beeping at me, because that's always good fun. Okay, that's that bit done. I am going to, let's drive on the grass. So it should let me go faster. And then I will come around here and we'll cut this bit. 97%. And the nice thing about big fields is the bigger they are, the less, or the more you can miss, should I say. So as I said, we're at 97%, but there's quite a lot of grass left here to cut, so that is good for us. Oh, try and get that bit. Yep, lift that up. Try and get some speed. Come on, speed. Go faster. No. Alrighty, and downhill fast. Good. I think I might reverse the way I'm doing this. So we'll cut this bit going this way, cut the bottom section going the opposite direction. Come on, go to 99 already. for a 99 here. Anytime you like. Going to be spiteful. Oh no, we're at 99 now. So maybe 3 more rows, I guess. How's the diesel? Diesel is still flashing wildly. And there we go. We are done. Fold that thing up. Now, I think if I collect this, the grass will disappear. Ding, done. Oh, another deadwood contract. Under consideration, and mowing and tedding and wood transport still. Okay, no worries. But now, because the grass has been cleared, I can drive across this field with no problems. I think I have to open the gate. We had to close it to get in, or to get started. Pretty sure we're right on the corner here. Yeah, next to the farm track. Yeah. Alrighty. Now the other fun thing about our water tanker is I can also fill it up with diesel. So theoretically, I don't need to get myself a field repair trailer. Field service trailer. I can, and I probably prefer to have one of those than running around with diesel in a water tank, especially a water tank that I use to feed the sheep with. At least with fertilizer, you can put fertilizer or herbicide in it and just flush it out. Because they're significant percent of water, it's not too serious. You know, you just have to flush it through a lot before you can use it as water. I think diesel in the tank, yeah, that's not the greatest plan. And it's not really that far back to the farm, so I don't even know if there is a diesel station on here or whether you have to rely on your farm tanks. Did I buy that? Can't remember. Okay, so that's all done. Did I get paid? It looks like I got paid. It's good. I forgot to put the weight on the front of the TTV. But, I'm not sure I'm going to worry too much about that. I'm not sure I'm going to worry about cleaning the mower because we kind of need that tomorrow. Well, next time. I suppose it's the first week of June. In about 3 weeks, 4 weeks, we're going to need that again. Oh, that was slightly the wrong way to turn. Good grief. Come is so disconcerting. Drop the mower. And let's go get that crate of seeds and put it with the other seeds. There. It's good enough, I guess. No, I don't want seeds in that. Yeah, we got seeds in bags. And we'll stick this right about there. We can work our way around past there. Nice and nice. And where's this going? I guess back in the hole where the mower was. And that is June 1. Done and in the bank. Oh, class Orbis 900. That's yes, a thing. A not grass cutter, a crop forager, chopper. To the chopper. Okay, so. Oh, I was going to move. Well, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know that I've got enough room in there. Wall, 4,500, 3,000 currently in there, and that's just another 1,000. Oh, wait, that actually will fit in there now. Not to worry. Let's run down here. 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And we will sleep till 7. Because we don't have any farm work to do. Problem is all our farm work's going to happen during the short days. Hi, Moon. Now on sale, a Kubota M77, a Pottinger Impress. Some money got spent. Oh, now there's some nice stuff here. There's a New Holland Pro Belt, which does slightly larger. We got a Pottinger, which wraps up to 150. It's not a fast bale, but I do have the round bale extension. The problem here is 150 horsepower and 71,000. And then the M77, that goes on, well, I don't know, probably some Kubota that we have access to. Zetor. What Kubotas are? Oh, the M8. Goodness me. There is a mod for the M7. The M8's actually a good upgrade for us if it ever came up, I think. But no worries there. Oh, and rain. Wow. Just somewhat awesome. There's mowing contracts, tedding contracts, wood contracts, harvesting contract, and the deadwood contract. So, I'm going to sleep again, and I think I am going to take a very quick break, and then I will be back in a moment. Ooh. Oh, those are stars. Oh. Good. Stuff on sale. Yay, sales. We have, oh my goodness, one of those. See, that's what I was talking about. That is not a very big discount. TTV8. That would be fun. That does not come with a front loader. It's not a Warrior. That, but 287 horsepower. The thing is I don't need something that big, and if I got something that big, it uses up fuel way too quickly. Deadwood harvesting, communal services, mowing, tedding, wood transport. So again, nothing new. I am going to take a short break, and then we will be back in a moment. I'm going to go and stand in my field and look at sheep. I wonder if buying goats would be a thing too. Anyway, back in a moment.